NVIDIA's updated GTX 1060 is built from a 1080 GPU. Plus we've got RX 590 gaming benchmarks, pricing, and a release date. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Meld. Not too long ago, I discussed a new GTX 1060 variant that popped up on the company's website. It came with GDDR5X and seemed to be a competitor for the rumored at the time RX 590. There was one issue that I really just wasn't sure about though. How could the GP106 just magically support completely new RAM? Well, today we find out it can't. Originally found by video cards, a Chinese retailer shows images of a colorful GPU torn down, and it can't because it isn't a GP106. Instead, NVIDIA took a GP104, which is what a GTX 1080 is made of, and disabled a ton of cores. Now, this isn't the first time they've done this, and if they're wanting to get rid of stock that wasn't up to snuff for a 1080, it's a great way to do it. The problem is that if the entire point is to get rid of overstock, this variant will likely have no performance difference over the original 1060. Don't get me wrong, there wasn't going to be much at all to begin with, but NVIDIA may not have done this in response to the 590. Instead, the GDDR5X could just be a remnant of using a GP104 GPU, which would explain the launch being so quiet. Of course, this is just speculation. I'll have to wait for reviews before I can say for sure, but don't expect much in way of performance increase over the current 1060. With that said, there is something definitive that I can say right now. The RX 590 is real. First, PowerColor announced their Red Devil RX 590 8GB model, and then video cards got their hands on some documents that go over price, final specs, and more. And while they don't actually show the documents, HD Technologia, I'm sorry, I definitely know I pronounced that wrong, but they leaked out AMD slides that paint an identical picture. So what are the final numbers? Well, as far as price, according to video cards and the leaked documents, the 590's MSRP is $279, which is of course just a suggestion, and since AMD likely won't have a reference model similar to their 580, it'll really depend on board partners and their costs involved, so it'll likely vary widely. Either way, that's $50 more than the RX 580's launch MSRP and around $70 or $80 more than what you can get a 580 on sale for now. But with that said, AMD is offering a blockbuster launch bundle, and it's reaffirmed by PowerColor's launch bundle. The bundle includes Devil May Cry 5, The Division 2, and Resident Evil 2, so that's definitely a good deal. But remember that AMD did something similar with Vega's launch, and it went away pretty quickly, so you'll probably have to jump on it pretty fast if you want it. When it comes to performance, the RX 590 has 15% higher clocks, though I will say that the clocks will likely vary by a good bit. As for gaming benchmarks, video cards provided quite a few to compare the 590 to the 580. What's interesting is that the synthetic benchmarks only show about a 12% performance increase from the 580, which is what I'd expect from what we've seen moving from 14nm to 12nm in the past. But the actual FPS numbers in-game are completely different. Nearly every benchmark is 20% or more over the 580's performance. When it's actually compared to the 1060, there is a slide that makes it clear the 590 wins on that front. Of course, it goes without saying that all of these are from AMD, so we should definitely wait until there's official third-party reviews. Luckily, you won't have to wait long, since reviews are set to go live tomorrow with a full release sometime later this month. So while that does it for today, I know I still sound pretty horrible. I do apologize, I am still getting over a sickness, but what did you think of the news? Are you excited for the new 590, or do you just wish it was a full new series? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you liked the video, definitely don't forget to subscribe. We're so close to 70,000 subscribers, so please hit that button and help me out. And as always, have a great day.